Hi, welcome to the Teddy TV. My name is Zsombor Bobák, and we just got the chance to talk about the movie Schwesterlein with director duo Stéphanie Chuat and Véronique Reymond. Enjoy.
Mein Neffe Hamlet, mein Sohn...
Wer ist es? Dessen Trauer solch ein Gewicht hat. Der mit dem Ausdruck seines Kummers die Sterne in ihrer Bahn aufhält und sie zum Stehen bringt. Wie schockierte Zeugen. Das bin ich. Hamlet. Der König der Dänen.
Sven. Hi.
Hey Sven.
Vorsicht, steck den nicht an. Ich hab Krebs.
Hey, ich hab gerade gedacht, es kommt ein Geist. Das
sieht gut aus.
Ja, Wahnsinn.
Also zugenommen hast du nicht.
Die Perücke ist die von einem Prinzen?
Ja.
Okay, bist du da? Bist du am Start? Kannst du spielen?
Ja, frag den nur, bist du da? Ich bin bereit.
All right. Well, welcome to the Teddy TV. It's very lovely to have you with us. Can you tell us a bit about the character of Lisa and how the film tackles gender roles, especially her role within the family? I think that was very interesting, and also just in general her role as an artist, as a female artist. How did you approach this in the movie?
Well, Lisa is a bit in the shadow of her brother. For a start, she used to write, but she doesn't write anymore because she's now having 2 children. She has no more time. She's a bit trapped in this first lady of a boarding school and mother life. Yeah. So has no more inner space for writing. So she will experience the transformation to go back to these roots while her brother is passing away and inspiring her this going back to that. And for that, she's really experiencing what many women still experience, even if we live in a modern world. And some people said when we were financing the movie and they were turning the movie down, that it was a bit luxus problem, which I think is absolutely not true because it's more hidden now, but it's still there. Many of our friends are frustrated because they cannot express themselves really. They are a bit in cage and they wait for the husband to say, okay, now it's your turn, but the turn is not coming. So there is really this feminist aspect in her waking up, I would say.
Yeah, and also it's strange because when you come from a family, we forget where we come from. We have mothers, grandmothers, we have education issues, and this guilty feeling to not. It's very feminine. It's never enough. I have to do more. Yeah. I have to be there for my family. I have also to be there for my husband. I have a job. We have a certain comfort. Why should I come with my inner problems because I'm an artist and I need to write? And it feels, okay, yes, I need to write, but now just watch what you have and still you feel guilty. And this is something, it's very long until you feel like, as a woman, to say very simply, yeah, maybe I have everything, but still I'm not happy and I have to listen to this little voice because we have one life. We have one life.
That's true.
And this is something that can touch many people still today in our, as Stephanie said, modern world.
Yeah, and this became very tangible through the topic of death and passing in the film as well, that indeed we only have one life, so it's very important. Talking about the character of Swan, on the other hand, I was wondering, because for me it was very interesting to see, I felt like in a very particular way it motivated the narrative, his queerness. Can you talk a bit about that for us, him as a queer person, and how that influenced the storyline and the narrative?
It's strange because it was very clear from the beginning that he was homosexual, and I don't know why. I'm trying to figure out why, but I don't know. It was very clear. We wanted...
Maybe because the most symbiotic relationship he would have to a woman could only have been with his sister. So we couldn't even imagine a wife because there would maybe have put at stake some other stakes, like rivalry between women or, you know, this kind of story, and we were not in that. Maybe that's an unconscious thing because it was never discussed. It was always obvious.
Yeah.
Right.
And maybe you are right. And also we like very much, we know that Lars likes very much to play with this feminine side in himself. He has this, and we wanted to go for once really in this with him. And he took it so naturally, everything was so natural. And also when we had this scene in the toilet with the guy, it was so tender actually. It was beautiful to shoot this scene, this sex scene, actually. Yes. But everything went so natural and beautiful because it's about losing your power. Also, you feel so vulnerable when it's not working anymore on the sexual side. And it's everything. You just have to, you know, when you are sick, everything is just getting down, and you don't know who you are anymore. But also in the sexual, and he was a very sexy guy, and he had so many lovers, and we know it, we feel it because there are still messages and pictures and letters, and we felt that it was very natural to have him being an homosexual in our movie.
Yeah. Also, the dressed up. We wrote that he would wear wigs because we didn't want to show sickness, this brutality of sickness during a whole movie was not the point of the story. The point of the story is life. So we worked a lot on the look. And it was also a really nice work to do in the writing, the wigs, the changing of the wigs, and then together with Lars, because he creates a lot his characters through the costumes. He's really creating like that. So it was a great process to have.
Yeah. And my final question would be about the role of play, because it was very interesting to see that for Lisa to find back to her creativity, they had to travel back with his brother together to this space of childhood and to go back to these childhood memories, and somehow that was what reignited her artistic ways. So can you talk a bit about that? This was also very emphasized in the film, this role of the play, that let's play something together.
Because when you play like children, you are in your present. It's now the children play very seriously because they are fully in the present. And when you are fully in the present, death is very far away. And this is something extremely strong. Yeah. And that's why we wanted to put this Hansel and Gretel thing here in the middle of the Theater Schaubühne, and then you have Hansel and Gretel, because they are children, they are lost in the forest, but they are children. And it's because really, to play a play, to write a play, to be on stage, to be an actor, to be in this creation mood is the present.
Yeah.
And also this moment in the end with the child that invites her to play.
Yeah.
And that would be, it's this suspension moment. It's a pure play.
Yeah, and an invitation back to a new life.
Exactly.
Yeah, great. Thank you so much for the interview. And in the name of the Tati TV, we wish you all the best for the rest of the Berlinale. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.